Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you. Hope you're having a great day, because love makes the world go round and round, and love is the greatest medicine of them all. And love, ladies and gentlemen, it just always wins. So, today's message is absolutely phenomenal, but I need you to spread the love by spreading the word about the Holy Yogi. And I promise you a wealth of health, a wealth of relationships, a wealth of spirit, and the money to enjoy every single one of them. Like, comment, and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification button so you get the 411 on what's going on. Okay, everybody, listen, I am here to discuss with you the secrets to the fountain of youth. A lot of people want to know, the secrets to how to live a very long life. And it was a Didi, a spiritual guru, and she heads the BK Kamari, I hope I'm saying it right, I'm so sorry if I'm not, organization, and she is now 103 years old. But back when she was 98 or 99, she was interviewed by a doctor because they were just amazed at how, she was living such a long life. And so when they interviewed her, they found out 3 reasons why she was living such a long, great life. And I thought her health was the greatest. I mean, she was ebbing and flowing with health challenges and things of that nature. But that's where spirituality truly comes in. Because I want everybody to fully understand that the fountain of youth is not just in, the air that you breathe, or the food that you eat, or the facial cream that you put on, or the sauna baths. I mean, people are doing some really creative thing, or all the vitamins and minerals and trace minerals that you supplements that you take down, being raw or vegan, and all these other wonderful things that people are doing, sitting in the oxygen tank, exercising, 3 or 5 or 6 times a day. It's not really about that. I can remember. Well, let me finish talking about Didi. So, in a nutshell, he found that when he had spoken with her to try to figure out her secret to how she was living such a long, illustrious life, he found it with 3 factors. Number 1, positive thinking. Number 2 was, okay, now I'm forgetting that I'm on camera, okay? Let's see, number 2 was, forever studying, forever getting an education and learning something new. And last but not least was living life passionate about every aspect of life. So it was being positive, it was being passionate about life and living, and it was, studying all about life and learning and growing and expanding one's horizons, And it had nothing to do with all the other things that it has to do, but it really is all about your energy, your vibrational frequency. And I have to share with you, because it really amazed me when I saw this man. He was 80 years old. He was a white guy. And the reason why I say that, because they always say, white people, that they tend to age quickly and get wrinkles and things of that nature. And not that he was in the greatest of shape. Okay, I would say he was, in between borderline, a little chunky. But he didn't have a wrinkle on his face. And he looked like, he was 80, but he looked like he was 50. But he studied yoga religiously. And not so much of the physical, even though they did show the physical nature of exercising and doing yoga. I found it such fascinating when they told me how old he was. But he looked so happy. He looked so peaceful. He looked so calm, cool, and collected. And that was it. That was the answer to why he looked so vivacious and young and invigorated, because he was clear he was living a peaceful, positive, passionate life. I'm going to say those pieces again. I want you to live a peaceful, positive, passionate life, and you will look like you're in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s. And you know, I was just recently looking at a client of mine, or really talking with a client of mine and discussing it. And this client is vegan and raw and a naturopathic doctor, but suffers from, mental, challenges and issues, and face is all wrinkled. And you could see the reason why it was all wrinkled because of the antique, the anger and the frustration and the agony and the fear and the anxiety and the stress and the negativity that person was thinking. She was doing all this holistic stuff, and surely she still did look good for age, but I promise you, she could look a whole lot younger and wrinkle-free, and she didn't crunch up her face and be angry and frustrated, and she started getting arthritic conditions. And that's from lack of forgiveness, being stubborn, not being flexible, and, just being negative about the world and things of that nature. So she really put like 20 years on her life based upon just chill. Live a peaceful life. Be like her. That's spiritual enlightenment. Lighten it up. Lighten up. That's why angels, if you notice, can fly, because they're light with their emotions. They're in bliss, and they're in heaven, and they're in tranquility and peace, and they're lightweight. No, but like we always say, they're in the hood, lightweight. And that's what I want you to do. Just everything's light. I love the saying, don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. And it truly is. Nothing's that deep to take you into what is not your natural, energy and experience, So the key thing is consistently, yes, I want you consistency. Consistently be positive. Consistently be passionate about what the day brings. And consistently study and learn something new every single day. We take so many things for granted, but every day is a new day, and I get up and I get excited about what the universe has to bring, and what's something new that I can learn. Sometimes when we get older, when we don't get older, we just get wiser, but some people think they get older. We tend to get stuck in our ways, and we tend to think, I know it all. I've got it all, 50, 60, 70, 80, even 90 years of age, but in the world of spirituality, you are forever growing, you're forever advancing, you're always forever trying to be a better you, trying to be closer to the God goddess within inside of you, which takes a little bit of work to do. So just keep that in proper perspective. Take the weight of the world off your shoulder. Relax, children. That's it. The youthful nature of getting giddy and laughing and enjoying every aspect of life. Like children, children, that's why children look so young and vivacious, because they're skipping and they're hopping and they're dancing and they're frolicking in the rain and the sun and the snow, and they just see all the wonderful things that life has to offer. Because that's all that's important, and that's all that is real: the good, the peace, the positivity, the happiness, and the joy. That is all that matters, and that is all that's important. So that's what you're going to focus on, and that's what I strive to do every single day. For as long as I live in this dimension, I'm going to be positive every single day. I am going to be passionate about everything that life has to share with me today. And I'm going to take that passion and I'm going to give it to you too. And I'm going to continue to learn and grow and advance. That's why I tap into so many things. When I was in college, if I could have been a college bunny, I would have been one. I love learning. I mean, if you could see right now I have over 300-400 books in my living room bookshelves, because I like to grow, I like to advance, I want to learn how to become more healthy. I want to learn how to become more spiritual. I want to learn how to, I've had so many professions. I was a barber at one time. I do internet marketing, and it's all facets. And I mean, now, the new businesses I'm doing, local, SEO. I formulated a local SEO agency, so I'm enjoying that. And my oldest son he's getting into learning how to repair and fix iPhones and computers and video games and and so he's enjoying that. And that's what it's all about. My other little one is learning how to play basketball, and he wants to be an actor, so he's going to learn how to act. There's so many things you could learn how to do: dance, sing, act. Take a yoga class. Take a dance class. Enjoy life. It keeps you young. It keeps you vivacious. Let's do our minute meditation and prayer and stay young. It's all in the mind. It's all in the attitude. Dear Heavenly Spirit, divine, gracious Mother, Father God, thank you for the passionate people that I meet every day that invigorate and inspire me to live a passionate life. Thank you for the positive energy that I see every time when I get up in the morning. I meditate and I pray and I affirm and I see the blessings that are coming my way. Thank you for the sunshine, the rain, the clouds, the moon, the stars, and the elements, and for all the wonderful new people that I meet, to see what type of friendships that we can build and partnerships that we can do, business and in pleasure. And thank you so much, Universe, for teaching me the way of living a most glorious life by being positive, by being passionate about living, and learning something new every single day to keep life invigorating and exciting. Peace, hetapu, namaste. Have a great day.